What's going on, YouTube? Happy Tuesday. I'm going to start this video off with a quote. And this quote is going to tie into this video. And it goes about like this. I thought about the recession, but I decided not to participate. Sam Walton. Why does Sam Walton go into this video that I'm about to talk about today? For a number of reasons. If you ever read the biography of Sam Walton, one thing you will find out immediately is that this guy invested in small town America. And if he was living today, Sam Walton would probably be the wealthiest man in the world. Why is small town America a great place to invest? One, for a number of reasons. Really, this is probably one of the first times that I invested in small town America. But let me give you an example about the Dakotas. And a lot of you don't know this right now. The Dakotas right now are basically becoming the Saudi Arabias of the United States of America. There is a big oil boom right next door, North Dakota, to the point where there are so many small towns that don't have houses for the workers. This oil boom took over, and now it's just driving, it's just going bananas, to the point where now they're getting ready to start digging for oil in South Dakota, and they're expecting the same thing. Because North Dakota's close to Canada, we all know that Canada has that big boom, and now they're going bananas. And North Dakota, that economy is growing so fast there. Now you have South Dakota next door, and the governor made an announcement this week, basically saying that he's preparing these small towns for this rapid growth that's about to happen if they find oil in those places. But that's not really about small town America. That's not where I'm going with this. What I'm trying to say with this is this. Small town America is basically, they're set up like a bunch of kids in an area. And what do I mean by that? You know, when you show kids something new, a magic trick, or you bring something new in front of kids are so excited. They're like, oh my gosh, mom, dad. They talk about these kind of things. That's how small town America reacts when you bring something new to their town. They support it. They support it because they're proud of it. They take a sense of pride that something's in their town. They tell their friends about it, and they go from here to there, and and they spend money with you. Some of you right now are caught up in the big cities. A lot of competition. I've seen that before. I know guys right now that try to do promoting things in bigger cities and can't make it. Like, for instance, a city like Los Angeles. If a promoter was to throw a concert in Los Angeles, and let's say he was to bring, I don't know, one of those famous acts that are out there, some people may not get excited about that because they're like, oh, well, I can wait next week and someone even bigger may even come. That's the mentality there in the cities. It's kind of like, been there, done that. Seen that before. But in small cities, you don't even have to do advertising. Because people get so excited. And they feel like a sense of pride. Like, this person came here. And they talk about it to their friends. And then the concert comes and goes. And things come and go. And they talk about it. And they, I spent probably the first 30 minutes of the day talking about small town things to this guy. And he was talking about, this town used to have this town used to have that, and thank you for being here, and thank you for that. And it was a lot of that. And then I started to think about Sam Walton, when his philosophy was to put something somewhere where nothing has been before. Put something somewhere, like Sam Walton was in the biggest service business in America, in the world probably. All he did was brought things, for instance, grocery stores and things like that. He brought things to people that they didn't have access to before. And he continued this process all over America. Even now he's brought things in other countries. You know, where people used to have to drive hours upon hours upon hours to get certain things, and they were definitely more expensive. No, he brought those things to you, and not only did he bring them to you, he brought them to you for a cheaper price. And now Walmart is, even though we look at Walmart, some people look down on Walmart and say Walmart is trashy and all this other kind of stuff. It's still a big part of America. We can't deny that. We know what Walmart is. Little kids, 3-year-olds, 2-year-olds know what Walmart is. Small town America. A lot of people turn they turn the blind eye to small town America. I don't want to invest there. How do you live here? How do you do that? And that's the thing, I think, that I almost left this place. And that's the thing right there that now that I sit back and think, I would have been a dummy to leave. A dummy to leave. Now my strategy is, not only do I need to stay here, but I need to spread my wings to invest more in South Dakota and North Dakota and surrounding places. But take my time and do it strategically and do it in a slow pace. Small town America. Think about it. So, with that said, guys, thank you guys for watching the channel. Please subscribe. And until next time, signing off.